All right, I'm good. Just checking if I'm live. So that being said, what's going on, YouTubers? Welcome everyone to this WWE RAW review, the show from May 14th, 2018. And for this Raw episode, they were in London, England. So yes, Raw in London was last night, and your commentators were Michael Cole, Corey Graves, no Jonathan Coachman, thank God, because we got Booker T. But at the same time, we still have Michael Cole on commentary. My God. I remember the words that Michael Cole used when the when during the part when Roman Reigns was being shit on by the London fans for this show. But for this show, they was doing more Money in the Bank qualifying matches, and other things happened too on the show. I'll get to all that more, once we get to it. Once we get to it. But yeah, let me fix something here a little bit. All right, let me close this up now. So yeah, this Raw episode wasn't good at all. Mm. But this script, on the other hand, is good. Mm. But let's get to it. Again, I'm trying to figure out what word that Michael Cole used. But before we get to it, WWE did. They first opened up the show with a teaser of a big announcement of a match for Ronda Rousey and Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax for Money in the Bank. It's gonna be in 5 weeks away, and their build-ups so far, what they did so far, how they did it. We'll get to all that once we go through the show. And for those who've seen the show last night, yeah, know what I'm talking about. How they did it, and also even before the show, I've been hearing a lot from some few people about that I hear about it and everything. Yeah, I did hear about it, but I didn't know how it happened because I didn't really care until I hear it from on Raw to see what they did with it. And sure enough, that's what they did. That's when we got how I found out about it, about how they did it, and the things that happened on during that event too. By the way, I'll get to all that when I get to it because something really irritated me. Besides the fact that how they set it up. So hey, AO9, what's going on? Bliss got some booty. Do you agree? Oh yeah, she was looking pretty hot last night. You know, yeah, Alexa Bliss just getting it done, and I'm not upset with Alexa Bliss anymore. Maybe because she's no longer Raw Women's Champion, but at the same time, I just I just don't I have no reason to hate on her now. Um, I mean, because now she's putting her work in the ring now, and which is I've been craving for a long time for Alexa Bliss, but that's not here or there to other talk about right now. 'Cause yeah, I've just seen me in the past before. I was hating on Alexa Bliss, um, because of her in ring work and all that. So I got over that now. Um, so how the show open up? Besides, doing a teaser of this big announcement that WWE is going to be doing for Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax. And again, I'll get to all that when we get to that part. But how the show open up? How do we open up the show? Right? Should we open up with a match where it comes to, it could have been Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. That could open the show first. Hold on, bro. No, instead they got to open up the show with a guy that fans can't stand, and that's Roman Reigns. So of course the fans in London booed him, the European crowds, because yeah, this guy is all over with the crowds that we gotta have him open up the show first, right? What a stupid way to open up the show. And You got these European crowds booing the living fuck out this guy. And then Michael Cole, I forgot what he said. I'm trying to remember what he said about these fans are something or the effects of fans giving Roman Reigns a reaction, something like that. I don't know. I forgot the words that he used. But I heard him say that and I see myself, no, you fucking idiot. They fucking hate him. Basically, Michael Cole tried to spin it by saying these fans are they were excited or something like that to the effects that they saw Roman Reigns there. No, they fucking hate him. They fucking can't stand this guy. They think he's fucking garbage. They think he fucking sucks. They think that he's not top guy material. They don't think this guy is over. That's why the fans are crapping on him. That's why fans all around the world don't care about this guy. Roman Reigns brings nothing to the table, entertainment value. He's fucking boring. So what does Roman Reigns do when he comes out? He's whining and bitching about losing his opportunity to be in the Money in the Bank. And it says that he's gonna call out Jinder Mahal to do something about it. But instead of Jinder Mahal, we get Kurt Angle instead. And what does the crowd do when Kurt Angle came out? When it comes to his music, you suck. Even in London. I mean, so that's gonna be the theme now. When it comes to Kurt Angle. I mean, of course, it's been going on for years. Before all this, but that's gonna be the Kurt Angle's. But you think the fans will wise up now and to stop chanting "you suck" to Kurt Angle now? Considering that he's now a Hall of Famer and that he's a fucking legend who's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time in professional wrestling. That he deserves a better chant than "you suck." Because to be honest with you, the one who deserves that chant is Roman Reigns, Jinder Mahal, John Cena, and other pieces of trash wrestlers that WWE is shoving down our throats. Especially when it comes to Noe Jose, who I call So Gay Jose. Some people will call him So Lame Jose because he is lame. Well, I'll get to him later too, by the way. 809, mixed reactions. Well, it wasn't mixed reactions that Roman Reigns got. It was all boos. Mixed reaction is when fans are cheering and booing him at the same time. But I didn't hear any cheers for Roman Reigns. I think it's because the boos drown out the cheers for Roman Reigns doing that. For those who are fans of Roman Reigns. Mahal is biggest babyface with this feud. I don't think so. I mean, fans. Well, I'll get to that part when I get to it. But yeah, Michael Cole who does say it's mixed reaction. I know that he said that in the past before too. Gino, Kurt Angle far from suck. He is one of the best. It just goes with with his theme song. His theme song is not about people chanting "you suck." It's supposed to be what he represents. Or what comes to of his background of being an Olympic gold medalist. That's what the theme song is supposed to represent. Kurt Angle. I mean, of course, you had other wrestlers too that had it too before Kurt Angle. Like at one point, Sergeant Slaughter once had it, and then they scrapped that way, and then they give it to the Patriot who came to WWE, or at the time it was called WWF back in 1997. And now you got Kurt Angle who's got that theme music. It's supposed to represent being an American wrestler, American hero, an American gold medalist or something like that, And that's supposed to represent where fans just go to say you suck to one of the greatest American wrestlers of all time in Kurt Angle. But Kurt Angle comes out, like I said, and basically talks to Roman Reigns about this whole thing about you're not gonna do anything to Jinder Mahal because Jinder Mahal's gonna be in his triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying match with Bobby Lashley and Elias. And Roman Reigns was like, good, they're making a fatal four-way match. And I said to myself, fuck no. And the fans agree. fans agree. Well, I'm not saying the fans agree with Roman Reigns. I'm saying the fans agree of what I just said. Where I would say, oh fuck no, boo and everything and all that. And Karen was like, no, it's not gonna happen because you already have your opportunity because WWE management will not allow you to do it. And then the crowds were chanting yes, yes, yes. And that's supposed to be a top guy. That's supposed to be the guy. That's supposed to be the baby face of this company in Roman Reigns. He you got these fans chanting yes, yes, yes because Roman Reigns is not gonna be in the match. And also cheering because Roman Reigns is not gonna be in the match. And think about it, Roman Reigns suggested to be a fatal four-way match, and the crowds rejected that idea. They hated that idea. I hated that idea. I thought WWE was going to do that, but I forgot. They're doing this stupid storyline where WWE management is plotting against Roman Reigns. Stupid storyline, not going to work anyways. It's not going to get him over because it's shown right there that he's not getting over. It's not working because this guy is fucking garbage. So Roman Reigns, what does he do? He said he's gonna do something about Jinder Mahal, and he goes backstage to do something about it. He goes to find Jinder Mahal. He finds Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal meets Samir Singh as a human shield to talk to Roman Reigns. Mahal goes after Roman Reigns, beat him up. Crowds, a few crowds cheer. I'm bouncing myself, you idiots. This is what the WWE wants you to do. They want you to cheer for Jinder Mahal because they know by having Jinder Mahal go up against Roman Reigns, which means that fans will had no choice but to cheer for Jinder Mahal, and I don't think you want to do that because guess what? I didn't fall for it, and neither should you. And Jinder Mahal picks up a garbage can, right? Oh, well, actually, it wasn't. It was like a garbage bin, like that. And then he softly hits Roman Reigns with it. Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck kind of backstage brawl is this? This is fucking garbage. And then of course Roman Reigns got to make WWE make sure to make Roman Reigns look strong. So you get to have Roman Reigns getting the best of Jinder Mahal. Not that I was cheering for Jinder Mahal because I think this is fucking garbage anyways. Just that the garbage that Jinder Mahal talks to Roman Reigns is garbage. Oh, the irony of that, by the way. So then Mahal starts. I mean, Reigns and Mahal continues to fight until they got on stage, and Roman Reigns does that garbage Superman punch. And you got love how WWE does the replay of it, where they try to hide the fact that it looks terrible. So then we get referees out, agents out to break up the fight. Mahal gets away, and that was it. Before I move on, folks, let me check something here. Just give me one moment. Oh my god, that looks stupid. I'm sorry, folks. I was looking at a GIF. Holy shit, man! That looks stupid. Anyways, and so we had Jinder Mahal, who retreats, who got away. More Jinder Mahal later, unfortunately. The modern day Treasure Raja. So after all that, now we get to something good. We get the WWE Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge from Seth freaking Rollins, who loves to burn it down, to defend his Intercontinental Championship because he's a fine champion against Kevin Owens. So the match happens. Good match. A lot of cool spots in the match. And in the end, Seth Rollins gets the curb stomp out of nowhere to Kevin Owens. It gets the 3 count in the win. So yeah, incredible match, back and forth action between both great wrestlers. Guys that get positive reactions, unlike Roman Reigns who get negative reactions. A09. What you said here? I got 83 subscribers, Rob. Oh, congratulations, man. Good for you. Keep it going with those videos that you're doing. You'll get there. A09. Really good IC title match. I enjoyed this one. Hell yeah, that was the best match. That was the best match on the show. So it was decent, but it was nowhere in hell those in those matches that was going to live up to the first match that Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens just performed. That was incredible. He's been on fire. Sure why he is a champion. All right, now let's get to what happened with Jinder Mahal. So we're seeing Jinder Mahal with a trainer backstage in the medical room, checking on him. Basically his ribs is hurt. Whatever. I mean that brawl was fucking garbage. Anyways, how the hell is he that seriously hurt? It makes no fucking sense. And he said he's supposed to be wrestling for the qualifying match to be in Money in the Bank, and then Jinder Mahal wants to perform. He basically wants to perform this match for next week, and Karen was like, "Nope, we're not having that. Yeah, either you compete or you're not, or we'll have someone else to replace you. You know that, right?" So Mahal is gonna fight through it, and he says he's gonna do what Roman Reigns couldn't do, and that's qualify, and we'll get to more of that later. By the way, again, unfortunately, we gotta get to more of Jinder Mahal later. The modern day Treasure Raja. God. All right. All right, so WWE source review package of Nia Jax challenging Ronda Rousey with the Raw Women's Championship that'll be on the line at Money in the Bank. WWE Money in the Bank. I'm trying to find the notes here of how this whole thing happened. And basically happened at an NBC Universal event, doing the whole red carpet for Radio Shack. I'm trying to remember how it was done. I wish I had it here, but I can remember. I remember what happened though. So you have a couple guys from WWE being part of the show. Like for example, being part of this event. You got Triple H. She's always got to carry her women's championship belt everywhere, but she had to bring it with her at the event. I don't know. And just the way that again, I'll get to that part where how they did this. But I see Stephanie McMahon. Do you remember remember last time you guys seen Stephanie McMahon on TV when she had a swing on her arm? Or what that thing's called? What comes to because remember how she her arm broken by Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania, and then on Raw Mania it happened again, and there she was at the red carpet event looking all fine. Her arm is looking all fine, and at the same time she's taking pictures of Ronda Rousey. Talk about breaking fucking kayfabe wrestling, right? But yeah, of course, Stephanie McMahon, I was gotta push her agenda to be a mainstream star, which she's not. She's not really a mainstream star. But how they did this, like I said. Also, you have Kathy Kelly there, who does interviews for new not I mean NXT. My apologies. Kathy Kelly, who's the girlfriend of Finn Balor. But you have Ronda Rousey being interviewed, and then you also get Charlotte Flair coming into the interview. She doing her thing, saying "woo," know that, right? Obviously, by seeing all this and everything, also Nia Jax walks up and says, "Oh, you're good at doing woo, but are you good doing on having this, the women's championship?" And right there, I'm like, okay, this is WWE scripted booking set up for a challenge for this championship title match for happening at Money in the Bank. Right there immediately, that's how I came across from this one, and it was it was booked the way that was too. And then you had Charlotte Flair back in the background saying, "Do it, challenge her for the belt." But before that, Ronda Rousey said, I'm not ready for it yet. I just have one match only, and the women's that are on the roster deserve it more than her." And then Nia said, "Well, I'm not challenging them. I'm challenging you." So basically, Charlotte Flair, is egging on Ronda Rousey, saying, "Do it, and Ronda Rousey's like, "Okay, fine, I'll do it." And then all of a sudden they, Charlotte Flair gets in the middle of them, and then she says, this is gonna be a fun match like that." And then she goes, "Woo!" And then and they all went about their way, all three of them leaving at the same time to where they were going direction they were going at. And I see myself, okay, yeah, that was stupid. That was so fucking stupid. That's how, and I see myself watching this after hearing about it, and then after get to watching it, I see myself, this is how they fucking book it. This is how you present this women's championship title match happening at Money in Bank between Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax. That's how you do it, really? At a red carpet event for an NBC's Universal, really? So fucking stupid. I don't know. I don't know how anyone thought that was gonna be anything good. I thought that was terrible. The way just the way they did it, I thought that was fucking terrible. And on top of that, and man who's supposed to be suffering her arm injury from who's supposed to have a broken arm by their hands around Ronda Rousey, and yet you got Ronda Rousey there too, and they're all taking pictures together. I thought they're supposed to hate each other. All right, George. Let me see what you say here. I didn't check out Raw last night, but from what I heard, on that the bar lost to from Fagzango, uh, which is bullshit. Which again, fuck WWE. The bar didn't wrestle against Oh yeah, no, that match between the bar and the faggot police happened weeks ago. That wasn't last night. Um, but speaking of the faggot police, I'll get to them later. By the way, 809. Sasha's shorts were slightly right off on Raw. Your thoughts, Robert? I didn't care about that. I just care about the wrestling. George, let me get to your other comment here. Roman Reigns, aka Booing Lames, and Needles Mahal, aka Jinder Mahal, or I think the other way around, Jinder Mahal, aka Needles Mahal. In the feud that nobody gives a shit about because it features two motherfuckers that are straight trash. Exactly my point. That's my point about the whole this whole thing with Jinder Mahal and Roman Reigns. No one gives a fuck. And yeah, shouldn't give a fuck because this is WWE's plot to try to get Roman Reigns over and to try to get and to try to get Jinder Mahal cheer. So don't fall for it, people. Do not fall for this because WWE is so fucking stupid and so fucking in denial to realize that Jinder Mahal will never get cheered. No matter who you facing, that's someone that's not over, and someone who's fucking garbage in the first place, in Roman Reigns, and when it comes to Roman Reigns, he's just not over. He's just not over. He's not. Um, AO9. Captain Kelly is a reason why Balor is always smile. LOL. Nah, I think that's just Finn Balor, being a troll. That's just him being a troll. I doubt that's the reason why he's smiling. Blank face, Rob. What's good, man? Everything's Everything's good. Everything's good. Roman Reigns sucks, but yeah, everything's good. They need to turn Roman heel already. Never gonna happen. I hate to break it to you, blank face, but never gonna happen. You can say the same thing about John Cena, and never happens. So WWE is never gonna turn him heel. It's just never gonna happen. So people need to stop thinking about that whole thing with Roman Reigns turning heel. Cause it ain't gonna happen. I mean, I would love to see that happen. But WWE is so what's the word? They're so um defiant to turn him heel that they think but what they're doing with him right now is working. As what comes from him being a babyface, which is not. I mean, they they didn't get their wax out of their ears and realize that him being a babyface is not working because he's getting booed, he's getting rejected, he's not getting that type of over type of crowd reactions that he's supposed to be getting. Even in Saudi Arabia, it's been proven. It's been proven in Saudi Arabia. Not even Saudi Arabia doesn't care about Roman Reigns, and yet they still don't see that. George, I didn't see that part of Stephanie McMahon being there and disrespect kayfabe, but I see the whole Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair segment. It really show how this company really think of kayfabe. Fuck WWE. Exactly. That's my point. I was trying to make there too. How they did it. The way they did it, they broke every rules of kayfabe that was possibly they did it on TV for WWE. How stupid WWE looks for doing that, by the way. Just the way they did it. It was just fucking stupid. Thoughts on Roode on main roster run? It's been lackluster. It's been lame. It's not been good because WWE decided to have him be a babyface instead of being a heel. As a heel, he works better. And finally, George, I think is Balor. I think is Balor coming out of the closet. He is not gay, guys. That's nothing. He is not gay. It's just the whole thing with him wearing the rainbow colors from WrestleMania and all that. It's also McMahon's agenda to try to do more of this philanthropy thing to support the gays. AO9 heel Roode versus Rollins is money. Yes, it is. AO9, but they won't do it. Yeah, I know. I mean, it'll be nice to see that match, between Roode and Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship. By the way, what comes to Seth Rollins United, Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge. It'll be nice to see that. But will they do it? I don't know. Because they want Seth Rollins to face heels now. So, and that's another thing about Roode. He needs to be a heel. He has to be a heel. George, they need to turn They need to turn Roode heel. All this glorious shit and him dancing and twerking with the New Day coons, and as you like to call him, so gay Jose. Fuck this bullshit. Yeah, I agree. All right, let me move on now, guys. Let me move on. I want to keep this forward. I want to keep this moving. So yeah, that was the WWE announcement they needed to do for Rousey and Nia for Money in the Bank for the Raw Women's Championship. Do I agree to it? No, because here's the thing, folks. That's another thing. I want to also talk about this too. There's a possibility that WWE, by doing this, the fans are gonna boo Ronda Rousey for this because same thing happened with AJ Styles. And somebody thinking to yourself, what do you mean by that? Remember when AJ Styles came into WWE back in 2016, and then he immediately got into the WWE title picture after WrestleMania, and then he got these fans complaining online saying, "Oh, what has he done in WWE to get this opportunity? He hasn't been there that long." They're gonna do the exact same thing to Ronda Rousey now. Oh, what Ronda Rousey has done? She only been in one match at also WrestleMania. What has she done on the main roster? She hasn't been there for that long. What she has done to go to the WWE Women's Championship? I guarantee you're going to hear fans like that complain about that. Just like the AJ Styles are going to do the same thing with Ronda Rousey too. And another thing too, uh, and hopefully they don't do this whole bullying uh promos for Nia Jax anymore. Hopefully they don't do that. Because if they continue to do this with Nia Jax, with her being saying bully sucks and we're gonna kick the bully's ass and everything, and be a star, they're gonna boo her too. Hopefully they'll move away from that, and hopefully WWE will find a way to get Ronda Rousey not booed because of this whole situation that they put her in. Because again, Ronda Rousey is saying during the confrontation that she only had one match, she hasn't earned it yet and everything. Um, exactly my point there, and that's what the fans are going to be hating on Ronda Rousey because of that. So we'll see how that turns out. But in the meantime, let's move on now. Right, we're move on. Kurt Angle in his office, he's confronted by Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. They want a shot at the Raw Tag Team titles, but according to their records, they have not been winning any matches. So then they decided to call themselves the A Team. And Kurt Angle's like, oh, but that's the name of that's the name is already taken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all know what I mean by that. The A Team. An old TV show and a movie that they did called the A Team as well. Based on the TV show the A Team. And then that Bo Dallas decided to come up with the name the B Team, which means the best team. And Bo Dallas makes a statement that the B Team is undefeated, even though they didn't even have a match yet. But whatever. So Kringle says, "You're not getting a shot at Raw Tag Team titles though, but you will have an opportunity tonight, as long as you guys leave me alone." And then say agree, and then left. Okay, and we'll get that later, by the way. And George, I'll let you know about that part too. Now, 809. Wins and losses don't matter in main rosters. It's damn shame. Yep, Rodo Jesse James. You can blame thank him for that, by the way, for this whole wins and losses don't matter. Idiot. Not you, 809. I'm talking about Road Dogg. 809. I might throw up if they do Nia anti-bullying story. Well, they did that already with her against Alexa Bliss. So unless they have a few of Alexa Bliss again, then you could complain about that. 809. I might put sound on mute. Oh God. Well, that's WWE. That's what WWE make. That's what WWE making you do now, huh? I don't blame you though. 809. Congrats, Road Dogg. Uh, sarcastic. Okay. And you said 809. You said I'm talking about our Rousey feud. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Gino, what's going on, Gino? Wait, did you say? I think yeah, you had come here before, but for some reason oh yeah, you did about Krangle. Oh yeah, one on a message that was retracted, something like that. But anyways, what you said there again? Gino, you said nice shirt and hat. Well, this is a ACDC shirt because I'm a fan of ACDC. Thank you, man. Thank you. Rock and roll. And this is a New York Yankees cap, which is all black. It's letter. So, thank you, Gino. George, if they got rid of the bullying from Nia Jax, are they going to put on Bobby Lashley since that interview make him that male version of Nia Jax if they do? Fuck WWE. Oh God, I hope not. I hope that's not what they're doing with Lashley. Let's just hope that's not what they're doing. But speaking of Lashley, I'll get to him. I'll get to him later. By the way. All right, next we get to the Money in Bank qualifying match. Yeah, more of these Money in Bank qualifying matches. Triple threat match, by the way. So we got So Gay Jose and his and it's Congo gays or Congo fags. Oh, Congo. Okay, so it's pronounced Congo. Okay, so Congo fags. You know, doing his dancing and all that, and the fans are cheering this. And I say to myself, but this guy sucks. All he does, all he does is dance. He can't fucking wrestle. Baron Corbin comes out. Bobby Roode comes out. Baron Corbin was having a hard time getting over because I think he had no reaction. Bobby Roode, on the other hand, he got a good reaction. Not just because of his glorious gimmick, but because basically because of his music, the theme music, whatever. But because last time they saw Bobby Roode, he was shaking and twerking his ass at Backlash. So yeah, Fruitcake Roode was over with these crowds. Before I move on, yeah, anyone say something here? Okay, AO9. They will kill his momentum if they do that. Yeah, they would. To Bobby Lashley, they would. Oh yeah, fire Road Dogg. I agree. We can agree on. Always, by the way, always. But anyways, let's get to this match. Okay, so let me talk about the two guys that carried this match. Baron Corbin and Bobby Roode, the two guys that carried the match. Meanwhile, Noe Jose was taken out in the match the entire time by Baron Corbin, and a few times for Bobby Roode. And you wonder why Noe Jose wasn't in this match that long? Because he can't fucking wrestle. So yeah, this Noe Jose who can't wrestle for shit, but people are gonna get behind him because he dances like a complete goofball. And by the way, the outfit he was wearing, yellow, green, mixed white, something like that, and something that was on the side of his hips and everything. I said, so what the fuck he's wearing? I was like, you know what, whatever. What the fuck ever, man. This guy, I don't give a fuck. This guy's fucking garbage anyways. And basically his outfit, the colors of his outfit, just make him look like a blot though. George, No Way Jose, aka you. I mean, as you like to call him, So Gay Jose, is it's the Latin version of Adam Rose. If you remember that fruitcake, yes, I do remember him. Adam Rose, this whole thing with don't be a lemon, be a rosebud and everything. And yes, So Gay Jose. I don't understand this. I don't get how he got a job in WWE. But anyways, in the end, Bobby Roode gets the win over So Gay Jose. And there you go. And again, these crowds are cheering for So Gay Jose. Like, what the fuck? The guy can't wrestle, and you're cheering for this guy because he dances. Great. Kevin went backstage, and he was stopped by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens wants another shot against Seth Rollins in the Intercontinental Championship, and Kevin rejects that offer. And then he says, "I'm gonna call Stephanie McMahon." Then I'll get to more of that later, folks. Meanwhile, Jinder Mahal still being checked on by the EMTs about the whole thing with him if he's able to qualify. I mean, to compete for that main event match. Which again, think about it, folks. Jinder Mahal almost touched the main event spot of Monday Night Raw last night. Because of having a match. But again, I'll get to more of that later. What's next? Oh yeah, hold on a second. Before I move on, folks. Talking about wrestling for hour number. Yeah, talking about wrestling for hour number 1. I believe it was 2 matches. I think it was 2 matches. Let me just double check here. Because again, folks, yeah, Roman Reigns on the show. Yeah, this whole press con. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this whole confrontation of Nia Jackson, Ronda Rousey. Okay, yeah, it was 2 matches. 2 matches that are now number one. Not for not for hour number two. All right. So hour number two did feature Kringle and Kevin Owens backstage. I already talked about that part, but I forgot to mention that was supposed to be hour number two, and then the whole thing with Jinder Mahal and all that. To see if he's all right. All right. Now we get to the B team, which is Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel versus the Faggot Police. That's Fag Dango and Prince Pussy. So the B team has new theme songs, by which I love it. I thought it was a pretty cool theme song. I just hate the name, the B team. The B team. But anyways, down the match, I didn't watch the match that much. I didn't care for the match. But then the B team won. Yeah, so the B team won, and the crowds were they cheered for that. And Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel were celebrating like they won a gold medal. And then you got dumbass Charlie Caruso interviewing them about being successful in the match and all that and blah 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 blah. I don't care about Charlie Caruso. She's a dumbass. But Axel's B team. Bo Dallas says anything's possible from the B team and blah blah blah. And they'll got to and pretty soon they'll be got to the Raw Tag Team titles. Great. Sasha Banks. Nia, I mean, not Nia Jax. She was not on the show, but they show her on the show though because of the whole red carpet, NBC University thing. So, Sasha Banks, Natalya, and Ember Moon defeats the Riott Squad, which is Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, and Liv Morgan. Now, here's the thing, folks. I immediately said this right now because Natalya, of what I heard, she posted the pictures of the matches that happened between Sasha, Natalya, and Ember versus the Riott Squad before the show. Because keep in mind, folks, they were in London, which means this show started at 3 o'clock p.m. in the afternoon, in America. But in UK, it was at 8 o'clock p.m. So it wasn't the show wasn't didn't come on until the show didn't the show obviously it come on in America at a regular time for Raw 8 p.m. So Natalya decided to basically spoil the match, and people and the people on that from the United States didn't watch the match yet. Natalya, you suck. But as far as this match was, it was a pretty good match. But then you get the Riott Squad losing the match, like I said. Natalya got the sharpshooter on Liv Morgan. I thought Liv Morgan had a good performance in the match. And Ember Moon, obviously, she's always incredible in the match too as well. But yeah, there you go. That was the match. Braun Strowman and Finn Balor will be taking on Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. So we had Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler doing a promo backstage about how this locker room used to be filled with warriors and legends. It's just not anymore now. And there you go. And also about Dolph Ziggler saying something about we're gonna take the food off everyone's place and all that. And then said something about, and then Drew McIntyre said something about we're gonna flip the table over. So there you go. The Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder versus the Deleters of Worlds. But I call them the Deleters of Bootlegs. And Bootleg Matt Hardy and Babyface Wyatt. So they had that match. Folks, I didn't pay attention to this match as much because I knew who was gonna win. The Revival didn't even get an entrance. So right there, it tells you that they was gonna lose. And sure enough, the Deleters of Bootlegs won the match, and they did the finishing move on them, which is called the Kiss of Deletion. Basically, it's just Abigail set up. Bray Wyatt kisses who was it? because that's wild. I mean, Scott Dawson on the head, and then Matt Hardy goes for like a STO type of thing. I don't know. It was, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the tag team move. But they call it they call it kiss of deletion, whatever. But Matt Hardy, he thinks it's wonderful, you know. Whatever. Before I move on, you got anything, have anything to say?
The fuck you? Who the fuck is you talking to?
Okay. 9. If Lashley versus Lesnar happens, WWE will have Lesnar destroy Lashley and will have been buried. Have and will have been buried. He will be on mid card. I'll do that's gonna happen anyways. Lashley versus Lesnar. Vince McMahon has no plans for that, so I'll see that. I don't see that happening. So, Gino, you said who? I mean, who is the worst wrestler? No Way Jose, Jinder Mahal, John Cena, or Roman Reigns? Jinder Mahal. Because I never seen No Way Jose botching the Whisper in the Wind. And yeah, AL9 agrees. AL9 agrees with me too, by the way. Okay. George, you said something to what you said here. All right, here we go. Okay, you said something to Gino. Okay, never mind. That's conversation between the two of you. AL9, I prefer Renee Young than Jojo. I disagree. I disagree with all of that one, by the way. Jojo, I will go with Jojo. AL9, Jojo is decent looking, but Renee is great. I disagree too, by the way. Renee Young to me is fucking it's not that interesting to me anymore. No, you said hashtag justice for revival. Yeah, I wish. Gino, someone nicknamed Bobby Lashley, Bobby Trashley. I am guessing you are going to start calling him that. Nope, I'm not. It's not Bobby Lashley's fault. It's WWE's fault for the way they've been booking him. And yeah, someone did call him Bobby Lashley, Bobby Trashley, and that's MG from from the Bliss team. AO9. They need go back to NXT. This variant is ridiculous. I agree. They need to go back to NXT. George, you said. I guess Natalya doesn't give a fuck. You're right. She doesn't. She doesn't give a fuck anymore. That's what kills me. She doesn't give a fuck anymore. And she won the match too. You think that WWE would have punished her for that? No, they have her win for her team. Like what the fuck? I mean, and you're supposed to be booking on the Riott Squad to be a strong faction on Raw, and you couldn't get that done. You couldn't get that job done. Fuck. I like what's the point? What's the point with these factions? Just break them up. Break up those factions. Why have them look dominant and just for them to lose? Makes no fucking sense. And on top of that, you got Nia Jax, spoiling the match, by posting it on Instagram or whatever she did, whatever. Fuck Natalya. Natalya should know better. Coming from the family of the heart. Yes, exactly. Coming from the family of the Hearts. Unfucking believable. Oh man, yeah, she's disappointing. She's been a huge disappointment. AO9. She is being lazy. That is what it was. Yes, it was. I guess. Gino, I will go with Jojo too. She is cute and has a nice body. Not just a nice body, but a nice thick body. Shout out to Bray Wyatt, by the way. But at the same time, Bray Wyatt, you should be ashamed of yourself for cheating on your wife. Well, when you have knowing you have kids with your with with your wife. AO9. What wrestler you find very lazy? Roman Reigns. Based on how he's selling the Renegade chinlock. He just lays there. L9. Mine is Lesnar. I just doesn't do lazy work in the ring. He sells. He he shows some impactful moves. And he doesn't just lay there. When Samoa Joe was putting him in the red neck choke, the cocaine clutch. He only does two moves, suplexes and F5. Well, that's not his fault. That's WWE's fault. He could do more than that, by the way, folks. He could do a power bomb. He could do a power slam. He could do a clothesline. He could do a suplex. Well, actually, I mean, a suplex. Virgo suplex, German suplex. He could do other suplexes too, by the way. He can even do submission. What happened to his block, the Brock lock? Where he gets punched by the leg and then puts his leg over his head, over the neck, and then presses the leg down to make him submit, and also put him down like he's doing like pressing him back. The Brock lock. You remember that one back in 2003? What happened with that one? What happened with that? And plus, they only let him do the Kimura lock anymore. Remember to the Kimura lock that he always does. I'm telling you, Brock Lesnar can do more than suplexes, folks, and an F5. They just won't let him because he's not conditioned to do one thing, and that's suplex city, bitch. AO9. They took away from him. Hi, yeah, but yeah, whatever. Let me move on. Oh yeah, here we go. So Sami Zayn, he complains about Bobby Lashley. About first of all, he talks about how he looks like Prince Harry. Whatever. And he says that Prince Harry is a fan of his more than Bobby Lashley. So, yeah, you have Sami Zayn talking about how Bobby Lashley left WWE for 10 years and made a big return to Raw. Yeah, so they mentioned that, but they won't mention that what he's been doing. During this time he's been gone for 10 years. No, actually, it's been 11 years. Actually, it's been 11 years since he's been gone. But anyways, Gino Lesnar was a great wrestler back in the day, but he doesn't have a lot of moves now, as much as he is getting paid. Again, WWE's booking is why Brock Lesnar is not doing that much anymore. George, I'm sorry, Brock Lesnar is a patient's shell of, a pathetic shell of what he once was in the ruthless aggression era. This man was a true beast. Now he's predictable. Is sad. Well, you keep in mind too, by the way, he had that disease that could have killed him. What was the what was it called again? The why is it drawing a blank here? Sorry, folks. Maybe, if you remember what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. I try not. The thing is, I try to pronounce it. I also, but hold on, maybe look it up. But yeah, if you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know. Yeah, put in the comments there. I could try to pronounce it again, because I always try to pronounce that disease he had. Okay, hold on a second. I think I think I'm getting close. It was during his UFC his during his UFC run. Okay, I think I found it. Okay, I didn't find it actually. It should be here though. It should be here. Oh god. Okay, I think I'm getting close now. Um, damn, I can't find it. George, I think I know what you're talking about, Robert. I heard about that back in the days. L9. Hey, Robert, I'm going to watch JD from New York Raw review. I hope that's okay to you. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, but hold on a second. Guys, I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to remember that disease that Brock Lesnar had, but it's not telling me that. What the hell? I'm trying to find it. Okay, I think I found it. Okay, here we go. I found it. Um, mononucleus. See, I don't know how to pronounce it, folks. Mononucleosis disease that he had, that he had during his UFC run. So yeah, I guess you could say that's why he's not assured of himself because of that disease that he had that he was going through that's career threatening. So yeah. But yeah, whatever. But moving on. Back to this whole thing with Bobby Lashley. So yeah, the WWE. Yeah, you gotta love the fact that WWE ignored the fact that Bobby Lashley has done something outside of WWE because WWE has conditioned their fans to don't care about anything else outside of WWE. Because only WWE only in the WWE matters. Only nothing else matters but WWE. That's their model. WWE is bigger than anything outside of WWE. All right, so back to this. So Sami Zayn talking about how Bobby Lashley got him in that delayed vertical suplex, which is why Sami Zayn missed the Greatest Royal Rumble. No, because it was because of his religion, and because he was going through an injury from that and all that. Yeah, from a standing vertical a standing vertical suplex. Okay, stupid. And then Sami Zayn reflects about what Lashley was doing in the interview with Renee Young about his three sisters. And they show that clip by the way, and that's the first time I ever seen that clip by the way. And I see myself as I'm watching and everything. They didn't show the whole thing basically, but they show just a few clips of it. But But I'm like, wow. So then Sami Zayn decided that next week on Raw, that Sami Zayn is going to invite 3 of his sisters to reveal the truth of Bobby Lashley, basically. Yay, can't wait for that segment, right? It's going to get Bobby Lashley over even more. By the way, speaking of Bobby Lashley, I'll get to more about how the fans react to him later on in the main event. Now we get to hour number 2. Before we get to that, I mean hour number 3, I meant to say. But before we get to that, total amount of wrestling for hour number 2, I believe it was 3 matches. Yes, 3 matches. Now let's get to hour number 3. Money in Bank qualifying triple threat match for the women's. Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James versus Bayley. But before the match, basically, I forgot to mention too. By the way, it was during hour number 2. Bayley was walking, going to the ring. She bumps into Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks tells her the good luck, and then Bayley says thanks. And I see myself, okay, so the WWE now they don't want to do that angle no more. Bayley and Sasha Banks are not mad at each other anymore. Whatever. But the match happens. Pretty decent match. At first, Mickie James and Alexa Bliss was working together against Bayley, and at this point they didn't care who's gonna win. As long as one goes to the Money in the Bank. But then it also it turned around at one point where Bayley I mean not Bayley we're making or I think it was Alexa Bliss. Yeah, Alexa Bliss I'll stop the count on Mickie James or something like that. Or it was I think it was Mickie James. I'm trying to remember which one it was. And they both start fighting. At one point, Alexa Bliss was going for the win. Mickie James kicks her off Bayley. Bayley was having ad with Alexa Bliss and everything. Alexa Bliss tried to hit Bayley, but Bayley got out of the way, and Alexa Bliss hits Mickie James. And Alexa Bliss was saying, I'm sorry," and then Mickie James was like, "What? Are you kidding me? Or you hit me and everything?" And I said, "Wait a minute," but Mickie James hit Alexa Bliss, so I don't know. It made no sense there. I thought that was stupid. But then Mickie James was taken out of the match. And then Bayley went from the belly to belly on Alexa Bliss. Mickie James pulls her out of the ring. Mickie James and Bayley go at it. Bayley won that fight. Bayley gets in the ring. Alexa Bliss gets over the snap DDT, and Alexa Bliss gets the win. So Alexa Bliss wins the match, and she qualifies to Money in the Bank. When it comes to being the women's ladder match for the Money in the Bank. So there you go. All right. So far for the women's being the Money in the Bank, you got Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and Ember Moon for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match for Money in the Bank. And we need a few more in match 2 now. Let's see. So far, you got Charlotte Flair for SmackDown, and Alexa Bliss from Ember Moon from Raw. So for Raw, you need 2 more for the women's, and for SmackDown, you need 3 more. And WWE got time to do this too, by the way, because it's 5 weeks away, so they got to do some incredible build-ups for this one. All right, Jinder Mahal, he's done being taped up by the trainer, and he said he's ready to wrestle. So he's selling his ribs. He's slowly walking out, in the hallway, and Samir Singh's helping him and everything. He's basically limping slowly down to the hallway. All of a sudden, Roman Reigns comes out of nowhere, spears him through the wall, and Samir Singh yells, "Get some help!" and all that. And by the way, when the fans saw that, by the way, Roman Reigns speared him through that. Crowds didn't care. And then when it's Roman Reigns and they booed him. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, Roman Reigns getting cheers working, right? That was garbage anyway. So George, I know JD from New York is one of the biggest hypocrites of Bobby Lashley, but fuck him. Also a big time TNA hater. Yeah, I agree with certain shit he said and done, but not to me. Another WWE tar. Yeah, he is, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna tell AO not to not watch him because I really don't care who people what you can watch on YouTube. Yeah, just do your thing. Watch where you want to watch. Don't I'm not here to tell you not to watch this person or not to watch or watch this person. I'm not here to tell you to watch this person or not watch this person. You know. But anyways, blank face. Nia Jax sucks as a champion. Well, yeah, because they haven't done much with her as champion. Um, Ember Moon should win the title. I agree, but not yet. They didn't say that for WrestleMania. George, WWE ruined Nia Jax. She better somewhere else. Maybe Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, and Impact because she could be a monster, but WWE done so much so damage. It's pathetic. Yeah, I know. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, I agree with you though. Nia Jax will be a better monster female. Otherwhere anywhere uh in wrestling right now. But WWE, they they'll turn into a monster for a little bit and then they'll have you look like a joke at the end of the day. Anyways, so yeah, Rumor Ray spears like I said, he speared Jinder Mahal through a wall, and yet he still got booed. And yeah, it's not working. And because of this, Jinder Mahal is out of the match. And they need a replacement. And we'll get to more of that later. So the ENTs are checking on Jinder Mahal. He can't compete. Triangle's go find a replacement for him and all that. Finn Balor and Braun Strowman versus Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Match itself was pretty decent. And in the end, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre wins the match. Yeah, Dolph Ziggler pinning Finn Balor after knocking him off the ropes and pinning him. Meanwhile, during the end of the match too, Drew McIntyre was outside the ring, and Braun Strowman goes to wipe him out with the short tackle. As he did it to Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman falls down too, because apparently Drew McIntyre is also stronger, like Braun Strowman too. And when Braun Strowman knocked off Drew McIntyre oversold too much, and then accidentally knocked down the Greatest Royal Rumble trophy that Braun Strowman won back in Saudi Arabia, and the trophy broke. Like, wait a minute, wait a minute, that trophy was made in Saudi Arabia. How the hell is it gonna break apart like that? And that was a nice trophy too. Hope that was a real trophy, by the way. Hope that was just a prophecy of it, but I don't know. But oh my god, but yeah, that trophy broke, by the way. Drew McIntyre knocked it down because he always still Braun Strowman's shoulder tackle, and Braun Strowman sold it like again he's doing a shoulder tackle to Drew McIntyre, and he falls down. Braun Strowman for the first time I never saw Braun Strowman fall down after delivering short tackle to anyone before. And so basically, they're gonna do something with Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman later on down the line. Hopefully, that'll be the case. But yeah, but like I said, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, they won the match, and there you go. Kurt backstage, talking to someone on the phone. Didn't know who it was until he revealed it. But Kringle says that it is Kringle's words talking to this person on the phone. That Kringle said to this person that Jinder Mahal is a incredible talent. Get the fuck out of here. Jinder Mahal is fucking garbage. You gotta how the way you gotta spin that shit with Jinder Mahal being an incredible talent. Meanwhile, back in Saudi Arabia, he failed to sow the whisper in the wind because he botched it. Let's get the fuck out of here. He is not an incredible talent. He sucks. George, not Nah, I got no problem with anyone watching JD from New York to to uh to eat uh to each their own. I think you mean teach their own, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I understand. I understand you. I understand George. I understand. I understand where you come from.
Okay. Wait, the hell are we supposed
But
to
anyways, so Kringle
talk
said
about
after that
or
that
like
that
60
what
days
yeah
ago?
he said you want me to do what with Kevin Owens is that and then he was like I know he said he's gonna call you
Hey, Alex.
and I'm like oh great so he's talking to Stephanie McMahon great
Want to play Fortnite?
Stephanie McMahon wants Kevin Owens to get an opportunity and basically let Kringle know to give him that opportunity.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Yeah,
there's something wrong with
yeah Kevin Owens is gonna get some opportunities. Because Stephanie McMahon's gonna give him the opportunity because Kringle wouldn't give him the opportunity. The same Stephanie, the same Stephanie McMahon,
with the new update.
who confronted Kevin Owens on a SmackDown show, back in October
Or whatever.
when Kevin Owens headbutted Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon's dad, and beat him up.
They took Thanos out.
Why she's helping out Kevin Owens by giving him these opportunities? I thought she hated Kevin Owens after what Kevin Owens did to her dad, and on top of that, what he did to her brother too. Did we forget that? And another thing, did we also forget that Kurt Stephanie McMahon also hates her too? But I guess business is business, right? Yeah, whatever, right? But yeah, so Stephanie McMahon gave Kevin Owens an opportunity. What was the opportunity? We'll get that right now. So Elias is out there playing his guitar. He didn't get to perform because Kevin Owens comes out, and there's the opportunity. Kevin Owens is part of this main event match, which by the way, thank God, because Jinder Mahal doesn't belong in that main event anyways. So yeah, uh, Jinder Mahal was replaced by Kevin Owens for this Short Money in the Bank qualifying match. It's just it. So yeah, Elias versus Kevin Owens versus Bobby Lashley. Oh wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. George, you said, damn, they must really pay Kringle a lot to say that bullshit. He was Mahal a great talent ass. I know, right? Huh. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. But anyways, so this match happens, right? Bobby Lashley, Kevin Owens, Elias, winner gets to be in the Money in the Bank. So Bobby Lashley came out, no reaction. But as soon as the match started, Bobby Lashley did some offense. He got booed, and Bobby Lashley also got some Bobby Sisters chant. He's done. Not even on what plans they got for the segment next week for Sami Zayn to invite Bobby Lashley's sisters. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna help either. They had damaged Bobby Lashley to no end. They fucking ruined him.
Grass or hair?
But the match happens and all that. I thought it was a good match though. I thought it was a good match. And Elias, he was trying to do his performance in the middle of the match, and then Kevin Owens recover, and it's like he couldn't sing. Elias was over with these fans by the way.
Where? Where are you at?
So then the match continues on. Good match by the way, good match. I enjoyed three of these guys' work.
You gotta, like,
And then Sami Zayn comes out of nowhere to cost Bobby Lashley the match. And yeah, Sami Zayn, because triple threat rules means no disqualifications. So Kevin Owens goes to the top, and I forgot to mention, Elias does a nice, beautiful elbow drop off the top rope to Kevin Owens. Nice, love it. Shades of Martin Reigns Savage. Oh yeah, dig it. You know, uh, but yeah, Kevin Owens does a frog splash onto Elias in the end of the match and gets a 3 count to win. So yeah, Kevin Owens wins. So yeah, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are still friends, folks. Even the Clash, and look at those gonna be done being friends because Sami Zayn was trying to be with Kevin Owens. But whatever. WWE is garbage, by the way. Their booking is garbage. But yeah, Kevin Owens wins. He advanced.